What's up, party people? We're here with Karen Ashley, the Yellow Hold on. What's up, party people? We're here with Karen Ashley, the Yellow Power Ranger. Yeah. Thank you so much for doing this.
Of course.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, how did you end up a Power Ranger?
You know what? I was in the business and I heard of an audition. Actually, my best friend, she called me and said there was an ad in the newspaper. That's how long ago it was, yeah.
Wow.
And it was an open casting call and I waited for hours. And literally later I found out that over 10,000 people had auditioned for Power Rangers.
Wow.
I know. I had just graduated high school, so I had no idea what Power Rangers was. I was the only person in the world who didn't know. And I waited all that time and this guy in front of me told me everything I needed to know about Power Rangers. And I knew by the time I got to the audition that I was a teenager. Kimberly was probably going to be my best friend, and we kicked butt. And so I was like, okay, I got it. And so I auditioned, and literally 4 days later, they called me and said, can you fly to LA tomorrow? And we want you to audition for the producers. And I was like, sure. And I did. We auditioned all day that day. And by that afternoon or that evening, they told us we had the part.
Wow.
I know.
That day?
That day. And like literally,
insane.
We were in the room with the other people who had auditioned. So we were crying, like, yes, we got it. And then these other people were crying, and like, oh no, they didn't get it. So it was very awkward. But yeah, it was quick. It was really fast. Yeah.
So, what was it like being in the movie? Like the first movie?
Yeah, and you know what, that was amazing because we found out that day also that we'd be doing the movie, and it was going to be shooting in Sydney, Australia. At that point, I'd never been out of the country, so they rushed me to get a passport, and it was amazing. Like, I always describe it as an adventure within an adventure, because Australia was literally like a bucket list place for me. Like, I always dreamt of being there. I've always dreamt of like living abroad, and it took us 6 months, so I literally got to do a movie and live in another country for 6 months. So
wow.
It was amazing.
Did they have to teach you how to fight people and stuff?
Kind of, because I wasn't a martial artist, I was a dancer, so in my audition, I actually danced. But back in the 90s, you know, dancing was very physical. Like, I was flipping around and rolling on the ground and doing all these things. And the only thing they told me when I was going to go and see the producers in LA was, can you act with kicks and punches? Because they just wanted to know that I could handle the physicality. And that was it. Like, literally, one of my, like, the first week on set, they were like, okay, go over there, you got 20 minutes, learn your fight, and we're going to shoot it. And I had no training, and luckily the stunt team was so amazing. And they would shoot it in segments. So it wasn't like you had to like fight for 10 minutes straight. You know, you would do a combination kick, punch, and then they move the camera. And then you do another combination, and then another. And then 30 minutes later, you had a 10-minute fight.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
That's so cool.
It was kind of like a dance, which the dancing actually came in handy because I was really good at learning choreography.
Right.
And I could learn it fast, and it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I talked to some of the other Rangers, and a lot of them were dancers, or they were karate people. It's one or the other.
It's like they were asked us to be gymnasts, dancers, or martial artists.
Oh,
so
okay.
they just needed to know you could handle it physically.
Huh. So there's like 1 million bad guys in Power Rangers.
I know.
What's your favorite?
This pop could turn into a bad guy. I always go to like Lord Zed, Rita, the Putties. Like, they were in every episode, and I just always thought they were so funny. And just, like, the characters themselves were just larger than life, you know?
Yes, that's funny.
You know?
And he looks scary, but he's funny, and I liked him a lot. Favorite Zord?
Favorite Zord? Saber-tooth tiger.
Saber-tooth tiger, fair enough.
It was the first one I said, so it's sentimental.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you very much for doing this.
So welcome.
Very nice to meet you.
Next time I'll have a voice. You come to New Orleans and you lose your voice, you lose your money at the casino, and you eat a lot of gumbo.
Well, thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
You're so welcome.
I appreciate it.